The habit of intentional thinking. There comes a moment in every person's life when they must confront a difficult truth. The world is not shaped by what you desire, it is shaped by what you think. Every fear, every victory, every limitation, every opportunity begins as a seed in the mind. What you allow to grow there eventually grows in your life. This is why the most powerful habit you can develop, the one habit that truly changes everything overnight, is the habit of intentional thinking. Most people wake up every morning and immediately surrender their minds to the noise of the world. They think according to yesterday's failures, last week's disappointments, last year's struggles. They react instead of creating. They survive instead of building. They move according to emotion instead of vision. They let circumstances dictate their thoughts, and then wonder why their life never rises above the level of their circumstances. But intentional thinking is the opposite. Intentional thinking is the moment you decide, my mind belongs to me. My thoughts are not accidents. My day is not random. My direction is not determined by the world. I determine it. When you begin to think with purpose, you begin to shape a future with purpose. When you choose the thoughts you will entertain, you choose the life you will eventually live. Your mind is the steering wheel of your destiny. If your thoughts are scattered, your life will be scattered. If your thoughts are weak, your decisions will be weak. If your thoughts are confused, your direction will be confused. But when your thoughts are aligned, focused, and intentional, your life becomes powerful, centered, and unstoppable. Intentional thinking starts with awareness. You must become conscious of the thoughts that enter your mind, because not every thought deserves a home there. Some thoughts must be evicted the moment they arrive. Thoughts of fear, inferiority, regret, jealousy, hopelessness. These are seeds that grow into storms. If you do not uproot them while they are small, they will become trees with deep roots that are hard to remove later. This habit requires you to pause and question every negative thought. Who sent this thought? Where is it taking me? Does it align with the life I want to build? If it does not match your vision, it does not deserve your attention. Intentional thinking also requires replacement. You cannot eliminate a negative thought without planting a positive one in its place. If you remove fear, replace it with courage. If you remove doubt, replace it with confidence. If you remove confusion, replace it with clarity. Your mind cannot remain empty. It must be filled with the thoughts that lead you to the future you desire. The transformation begins when you realize that your thoughts are not simply reactions. They are decisions. The moment you begin to think in alignment with your goals, your energy shifts. Your actions become purposeful. Your emotions become stable. Your dreams feel more reachable. Your decisions become more strategic. You walk differently. You speak differently. You attract differently. People will look at you and wonder, what suddenly changed? But they do not understand that the change happened inside before it ever appeared outside. Intentional thinking reprograms your reality. It places you in a higher mental vibration where opportunities that once seemed distant become visible. It increases your creativity, sharpens your intuition, strengthens your resilience, and opens doors that once looked impossible. You also begin to walk with a calm confidence. Even in difficult moments, you do not panic because your thoughts are aligned with stability, hope, and strength. You no longer react to storms, you rise above them. You no longer drown in problems, you navigate through them with wisdom. You no longer live from fear, you live from purpose. This habit is the catalyst for every other habit. It influences how you wake up, how you plan, how you act, how you speak, and how you persist. When your thoughts change, your behavior follows. When your behavior changes, your results follow. When your results change, your entire life transforms. Develop the habit of intentional thinking, and you will discover that the world is not your enemy, it is your canvas. Your thoughts are the colors. Your vision is the brush. Your life is the painting. Change your thinking, and you change your life. The habit of early morning mental alignment. There is a mysterious and sacred moment that appears every day, a moment the rushed world never notices. A moment when your mind is most open, your spirit is most sensitive, and your future is most vulnerable. It is the first 10 minutes of your morning. Those 10 minutes carry more power than the next 10 hours. They are the architects of your mood, your decisions, your responses, your energy, and your direction. Develop the habit of early, morning mental alignment, and your life will begin to change overnight. Why? Because the morning is the birthplace of momentum. It is the time when your mind is clear, your emotions are unshaped, and your day is unclaimed. If you do not claim your morning, everything else will. Your phone will claim it. Your problems will claim it. Your memories will claim it. Your fears will claim it. Your environment will claim it. And once the morning is lost, the rest of your day becomes a reaction, not a creation. But when you align your mind first thing in the morning, you take control of the entire day before it even begins. This alignment is not about rushing. It is not about checking messages or scrolling endlessly. It is about entering a space of stillness, clarity, and strength. It is about preparing the inner world before you step into the outer world. It is about conditioning the mind before you confront people, tasks, decisions, and challenges. Early morning mental alignment begins with silence. Silence is not emptiness, it is preparation. It is the clearing of mental dust. It is the loosening of yesterday's burdens. It is the gentle returning of your attention from the noise of life back to the center of peace. In this silence, your mind becomes a fertile ground for powerful thoughts, creative ideas, deep insights, and renewed strength. The mind in the morning is like soft clay. Whatever impression you press into it will remain for the rest of the day. This is why the habit of morning alignment is transformative. You are shaping your inner world when it is most moldable. During these crucial moments, you must decide what kind of day you are going to create. If you do not decide, life will decide for you. The world will pull you in every direction. But when you align your mind intentionally, you carry a focus that cannot be shaken by unexpected events. This alignment involves a few key elements. 1. Vision. Before you begin the day, remind yourself where you are going. When your vision is clear every morning, your steps become organized, your energy becomes purposeful, and your actions become intelligent. Vision creates direction, and direction creates progress. 2. Gratitude. Gratitude resets the emotional frequency of the mind. It breaks fear, it softens stress, it calms the heart. When you start your day with gratitude, you walk into the world with stability and joy instead of anxiety and pressure. 3. Mental command. Your mind listens to your words more than to anything else. Speak strength, speak clarity, speak confidence, declare your direction, declare your capability, declare that today will serve your destiny. Your words in the morning set the stage for the entire day. 4. Inner calm. Rushing destroys clarity. Anxiety destroys genius. Chaos destroys intuition. But calmness unlocks creativity, focus, and resilience. When your morning begins with calm alignment, you carry a peaceful authority that cannot be shaken by noise. 5. Selective input. What you consume in the morning becomes your mental lens for the day. Protect what enters your mind during these sacred moments. Avoid negativity, avoid gossip, avoid distractions. Your mind deserves purity at sunrise. When you consistently practice early morning mental alignment, people around you will begin to notice. They will say, "You look different. You seem clearer. You seem more grounded." They cannot explain it because they cannot see the invisible habits shaping your life. They do not know that your strength was built in the sunrise, that your clarity came from your silence, that your focus was sharpened before anyone else woke up. Morning alignment builds internal momentum, and momentum is a powerful force. With momentum, challenges shrink, solutions appear faster, creativity flows easier, and decisions become wiser. You enter the world not as someone reacting to life, but as someone leading life. This habit will change your life overnight because it changes your day before the day has a chance to change you. Protect your mornings. Guide your thoughts. Set your direction. Align your mind. Your future begins at sunrise. The habit of replacing fear with vision. Fear is a silent thief. It does not announce itself. It does not march in the open. It creeps quietly, rooting itself in your thoughts, poisoning your courage, and quietly dismantling your destiny. Fear is not external, it begins in the mind. And the most devastating truth is this: if left unchecked, fear can destroy the life you were meant to live before it even begins. But there is a habit so powerful that it can defeat fear in its tracks: the habit of replacing fear with vision. Vision is more than a dream or a hope. Vision is a declaration. Vision is a force that shapes your thoughts, decisions, and actions. Vision is a light that illuminates the path when the world seems dark. And when vision fills your mind, fear loses its power overnight. Most people allow fear to dominate because they never consciously replace it. Fear whispers, "You are not enough." Vision responds, "I am capable." Fear warns, vision declares, "I will rise." Fear keeps you small. Vision stretches you to your potential. Fear immobilizes. Vision propels. The choice is not optional, it is decisive. Replacing fear with vision begins with recognition. You must first identify the fears that quietly govern your life. Some are obvious: fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of criticism. Others are hidden: fear of responsibility, fear of change, fear of success. You cannot fight what you do not acknowledge. Bring fear into the light, name it, confront it, and understand its weakness. Next comes substitution. Do not simply try to push fear away. Push cannot overcome root. Only replacement can. Replace fear with vision by creating a vivid mental image of the future you desire. See yourself succeeding. See yourself overcoming. See yourself thriving despite challenges. Engage your senses. Imagine the feelings, the sights, the sounds, the energy of your vision realized. This is not fantasy. It is training your mind for reality. Every time fear arises, allow vision to speak louder. Fear says, "I cannot do this." Vision says, "I will try, I will persist, I will overcome." Fear says, "It's too dangerous." Vision says, "It is necessary for growth." Fear says, "I am small." Vision says, "I am significant. I am capable of more than I realize." Over time, your brain begins to respond to vision naturally, and fear begins to shrink. The habit of replacing fear with vision also demands daily practice. Fear does not vanish after a single confrontation. It is persistent, and so must your vision be. Each day, visualize your goals. Each day, declare your intentions. Each day, speak life into your potential. The repetition is the secret that transforms vision into action and action into results. Moreover, vision gives clarity. Fear clouds judgment. Fear confuses priorities. Fear magnifies problems. Vision focuses attention. Vision sharpens decisions. Vision highlights opportunity. Vision provides direction when uncertainty looms. When your mind is aligned with vision, fear cannot control your path. This habit also strengthens courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the ability to move forward despite fear. When you practice replacing fear with vision, courage becomes a natural response. You no longer wait for fear to disappear, you take the first step while fear still whispers. You no longer wait for confidence to arrive, you act, and confidence is built with every step. Consider the people who have changed the world. None were without fear. All were guided by vision. Their eyes were fixed not on the obstacles, but on the future they believed in. Their vision was larger than their fear, and so their lives became extraordinary. The habit of replacing fear with vision is simple, yet profound. It begins in the mind, manifests in your actions, and transforms your destiny. Practice it, and you will notice immediate change. Fear loses its grip. Clarity replaces confusion, courage replaces hesitation, and doors that seem closed begin to open. Remember this: fear can control your life only when your mind is vacant. Fill it with vision. Speak it, see it, live it. Let vision overshadow fear, and watch how your life changes overnight. The habit of ruthless focus. The world celebrates multitasking. It applauds busyness. It praises people who seem to be everywhere at once. But the truth is simple and undeniable. Being everywhere is the surest way to be nowhere. Great success, extraordinary breakthroughs, and life-changing achievements do not come to those scattered in many directions. They come to those who focus with precision, intention, and unwavering discipline. This is why the habit of ruthless focus is the one habit that can change your life overnight. Ruthless focus is not casual. It is not convenience. It is a deliberate choice. It is saying to the distractions, the opinions, the temptations, and the noise, "You will not dictate my path, I will determine my destiny." It is the refusal to be pulled into mediocrity. It is the commitment to the work that matters most, the dreams that burn brightest, and the life that is waiting for you. The first step in developing this habit is clarity of purpose. You must know what matters most. You must identify the one area, the one goal, the one mission that will move the needle in your life. If your mind is unclear, your energy will scatter. If your priorities are vague, your time will be stolen. Clarity creates a laser beam of focus that cuts through chaos. Next comes elimination of distractions. Every person, every task, every thought that does not serve your purpose must be removed or minimized. Social media, gossip, unnecessary commitments, negative influences, these are the thieves of focus. They are subtle, but they are lethal. Ruthless focus requires courage, the courage to say no when everyone expects yes, the courage to turn away from comfort, the courage to sacrifice short-term pleasures for long-term gain. Focus is also discipline in action. It is not enough to think about what matters. You must act on it relentlessly. Small, consistent, purposeful actions every day accumulate into monumental results. The person who focuses on writing 1 page a day eventually finishes a book. The person who focuses on saving a little each day eventually builds wealth. The person who focuses on improving skills every day eventually becomes a master. The key is consistency combined with concentration. Another critical element is mental boundary setting. Your mind is like a garden. What you allow to grow determines the harvest. Ruthless focus is the habit of guarding your thoughts against negativity, doubt, and distraction. It is choosing to meditate on your goal instead of problems. It is visualizing success instead of setbacks. Your attention is the most valuable resource you have, and where it flows, your life follows. Ruthless focus also requires resistance to immediate gratification. The world tempts you with quick fixes, entertainment, and fleeting comforts, but these are the enemies of extraordinary results. True focus is long-term vision in action. It is planting seeds today that will bear fruit tomorrow, next month, next year, or even decades later. Impatience will steal your potential. Patience with focus will magnify it. When you master this habit, the results are astonishing. Suddenly, opportunities that once seemed impossible begin to appear. Projects that once felt overwhelming become manageable. Energy that once felt wasted begins to concentrate. People notice your consistency. Doors open, relationships improve, and your momentum accelerates. The world begins to respond to the intensity of your focus. Remember, this success is not about talent alone. It is not about luck. It is about where your attention goes. You can be intelligent, skilled, and hardworking, but if your energy is divided, your results will be mediocre. Ruthless focus magnifies everything. It is the multiplier of talent. It is the engine of productivity. It is the secret of extraordinary achievement. The people who rise fastest are not those with more hours. They are those with better focus. They do not waste effort on what does not matter. They pour everything into what will matter most. They refuse to allow noise, distraction, or indecision to steal their destiny. They understand the power of the habit. Where focus goes, life flows. Develop this habit. Protect it fiercely. Prioritize what matters. Eliminate what doesn't. Concentrate your energy with unwavering determination. And watch how your life transforms overnight. The habit of discipline in small daily actions. Many people dream of transformation. They long for breakthroughs, for success, for a life completely different from what they have now. They wait for a miracle, a lucky chance, or a sudden opportunity. But here is a truth that is often ignored: extraordinary change does not come from dramatic events. It comes from small, consistent actions done with discipline every single day. This is the habit that separates those who succeed from those who only wish they could. Discipline in small daily actions is the quiet force that works invisibly, yet produces results that are unmistakable. It is not glamorous. It does not announce itself. It does not give immediate satisfaction, but it is relentless. Every tiny step, repeated day after day, compounds into results that feel miraculous to those who have not practiced it. Consider the human body. No one expects to lift 100 kilograms on the first day at the gym. It is only through repeated effort, one push, one pull, one step, one rep, that strength is built. The same principle applies to the mind, to finances, to relationships, and to character. Discipline in small actions builds resilience, skill, and excellence over time. The first principle of this habit is consistency. It is not what you do once in a while, but what you do daily that shapes your future. Reading for 10 minutes every day, exercising for 20 minutes every morning, saving a small percentage of income each month, speaking words of encouragement daily. These small actions may seem insignificant in isolation, but over weeks, months, and years they create massive results.